Now let's just see the question number 4. Question number 4 says find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of the p of x. So let us suppose we are starting the solution of the very first part. So as per the question, if x minus of 1 is a factor of p of x, then by factor theorem, what we can say that p of 1 is nothing but is equal to 0, because we do know that if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial p of x, then p of a should be mandatory is equal to 0. So using the factor theorem, we can say p1 is equal to 0. Now let's just substitute the value x is equal to 1 in the polynomial. So it will be 1 square plus of 1 plus of k, which is equal to 0. So it implies that we can use the value 1 square plus of 1 is nothing but 2 plus of k, which is equal to 0, and hence at the end what we are getting the answer as k is nothing but is equal to minus of 2. So this is nothing but our answer for the very first part. So by using the factor theorem, we have find the value of k as nothing but is equal to minus 2 for the very first part. Let's just talk about the second part. Again, we can say the same thing, that if x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial p of x, then p of 1 should be mandatory is equal to 0. So if p of 1 is nothing but is equal to 0, it implies that substitute the value x is equal to 1 in this particular polynomial. So it would be like k of 1 square minus of root 2 of 1 plus of 1, which is equal to 0. Now let's just find out the value. It is k minus of root 2 plus of 1, which is equal to 0. Transpose all the values of k towards the other side. So it would be like k minus root 2 plus 1 would be k is equal to root 2 minus of 1. So the value of k is nothing but root 2 minus of 1. So we can write it as k as nothing but root 2 minus of 1 is nothing but the value for the second part. So using the factor theorem, we can conclude that if x minus 1 is a factor, or if x minus a is a factor of any polynomial p of x, then p of a should be is equal to 0, and using that concept we can find out the value of the any particular number k, or let us suppose it is given to us in terms of a, b, c or d. We can find with the help of the factor theorem.